You know I'm really gonna miss you next week.
I'm gonna miss you too. It never gets easier, you know? The waiting, the worrying. I just wish you didn't have to go.
I know, babe, but if I had it my way, I'd stay right here with you. But you know how it is. It's part of the job. Being a Marine, I don't get to choose. I don't get much choice at anything.
I get that. I really do. It's just, it feels like we're living this cycle, you know? You're here, then you're gone. Just feels like there will never be a time where we're not saying goodbye like this.
Yeah, that's something I wonder about too. Truth is, I don't know what the future holds for us, for my career. But there's one thing I'm sure of, Carly. I love you more than anything. I love you more than anything. And no matter what, no matter where I am in the world, I'm right here with you. All right? Right here. In your heart. And you're with me.
It's just hard, Chris. Every time you leave, like, part of me goes with you. And then I'm here trying to keep it all together, trying to be strong. It's like a piece of me is missing, though.
I know. And I hate that it's like this, but remember, we're stronger than any distance between us. We've gotten through it before, we'll get through it again, and every single time I come back, it's like no time has passed at all. We just pick right up where we left off, like we always do.
Yeah, I know, you're right. It's just the nights, you know? They're the hardest. The bed feels so big, the house is too quiet. I keep listening for the door for your footsteps, but you're not here.
I feel it too. Every night I'm away, I just lie there, thinking about you, about home, wondering what you're doing, if you're okay. Wishing I could just teleport back even for a minute, just to see your smile, feel your touch.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Having you pop in out of nowhere, maybe it would scare me a little bit, but I'd be happy to see you.
I'd give anything to do that. Scare you, because you love it, and then hold you. And just remember, no matter how far I go, how long I'm gone, I'm always coming back to you. This, us, is forever. And while I'm gone, I'm just a call away. Always.
I know, and I'm so proud of you, Chris. Proud to be your wife. It's just, this life isn't easy, but I guess the best things never are, right?
Exactly. It's not easy, but it's worth it. And you make everything worth it, Carly. Look, this is just too heavy. Let's just enjoy the night, okay? Forget about next week. Forget about the deployment. Just you and me right now.
I'd like that. Let's just be us, forget the world for a while.
That's the spirit. Now how about we find something good to watch? Something that'll make us laugh, take our minds off things.
Yeah, I'd love that. Something funny, lighthearted. Let's drown out the world with some laughs.
All right. We want the Step Brothers.
Sure. Hi.
Hey there, sorry to bother you, but we're making rounds of the neighborhood, looking for info on a suspect linked to some recent crimes around here. Seen anything odd lately?
No, haven't seen anything unusual. I mean, it's been pretty quiet around here, actually.
Quiet's good, especially these days. Just the usual comings and goings, I suppose?
Yeah, just the usual.
Right. Any other family members in there we could talk to in case they've seen anyone?
I mean, it's mostly just me here. My husband's away. He's deployed right now, so.
Deployed, huh? I was in the Marines once. Where's he stationed?
He's overseas. Won't be back for a couple months, so.
That's tough. I know deployment's always hard on both ends. I remember my time there. Feels like a different life now.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy. I'm just trying to keep busy, you know? Helps the time pass.
Absolutely. Staying busy is definitely key. And hey, if you need anything or even just need someone to talk to, you can give me a call. Here, let me give you my number.
Yeah, that's really kind of you. Thank you. I'll keep it in mind.
Hey, no problem at all. It's you know, part of the job looking out for each other. You know, being former military and all, it's kind of in our blood.
Yeah, you know, I've noticed that. I mean, it's a strong community.
Definitely. Well, anyway, if you see anything suspicious or just need to chat, don't hesitate to reach out, day or night, all right?
Yeah, I really appreciate that. It's, you know, gets kind of lonely with him away. Having someone to talk to, it really means a lot.
I get it. When I was serving, knowing my family had support back home made all the difference. And now being on this side of things, I want to offer that same support.
It's a comfort, truly. I'll definitely keep your number handy, and thanks again for checking in on us.
Of course, it's what we do. Well, take care of yourself, miss, and remember, you're not alone, even if it feels that way sometimes.
Thanks, I'll remember that. Hey, what was your name again?
It's John, and you?
Carly.
It's really nice to meet you, Carly. Take care now.
You too. Have a good day. So, this is weird, right? Us, I mean, it's not just me feeling this.
Weird, I mean, maybe a little, but it doesn't feel wrong if that's what you're asking. How about you?
I don't know. It's confusing. I mean, Chris is away, and here we are. I never imagined something like this happening.
Well, it's funny like that. Throws you curveballs when you least expect it. I mean, my situation at home isn't great, as you know. Being here with you, it feels like a breath of fresh air.
I get that. It's just, I'm still married, you know? And despite everything, I love Chris. But being with you, it just makes me feel alive again. I don't know. I'm just so torn.
Look, I understand. I'm not looking to make things complicated for you. My own marriage is pretty much over, truth be told, but, my wife and I were like two strangers living under the same roof. And my kids, they barely know me anymore.
That sounds really tough. I'm sorry, John, but doesn't this bother you? The sneaking around, the secrecy?
I mean, honestly, it's not ideal, but being with someone who genuinely cares, who listens, it's been a long time since I've had that. Kind of makes the rest of it bearable, you know?
Yeah, I think I do. It's just when Chris comes back.
And somebody explain to me what's going on here?
Colonel Smith, sir, I didn't expect you.
Chris, wait, how do you know each other?
Chris was my commanding officer in the Marines. We served together.
You never mentioned knowing Chris.
Well, I didn't realize your Chris was my Chris.
John, what are you doing here in my house with my wife?
Sir, it's not what it looks like. We were just talking.
Just talking. Oh, that's what we call it these days.
Chris, please just let me explain. It's
What?
not what you think it is.
What I think. Carly, I come home early to surprise you, right? And I find this. My friend in my house with my wife.
Chris, I swear, I never intended for it to go this far. It just happened. Things have been rough, and Carly's been here for me.
Been there for you. John, you betrayed me. Both of y'all did.
Chris, I was lonely. You were gone. John was here. It just, I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Sorry doesn't cut it, Carly. I've been out there putting my life on the line, thinking about coming home to you, and this is what I come back to?
I understand your anger, but please know my intentions were never to hurt you.
Intentions? Nah, you both crossed the line. I can't even look at you right. I need both of y'all to leave.
Chris, please, we need to talk about this. There has to be a way that...
No, Carly, I don't want to hear it, and I can't do this right now. I need space. I need to think. Please, just go.
Chris, what about our love? Our marriage, doesn't that mean anything to you anymore?
Yeah, it meant everything to me, Carly. It was what I held on to over there, what drove me. It was all I had, and you just threw it all away.
I didn't. I promise, I love you with everything in me. I love you so much.
I don't believe you. All right, you betrayed my trust. You made our marriage a joke. All the love I have for you is done.
Sir, if I may, I promise.
John, close your mouth. We were brothers. All right, I know it's been years, but I always had respect for you. Now all I feel is hatred.
Chris, you don't mean that. I mean
every single word. I want the both of you out of my house now.
Chris, please, let's just talk.
Out! Now!